Hey everyone, and welcome to the only place on the planet where you can see a brand new DTG G4 and a brand new Epson F2100 right next to each other. So welcome to ColDesi, basically. What we're going to do today is I'm just going to spend a few minutes giving you the highlights of the differences between these two kind of amazing current direct-to-garment printers. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to talk about the Epson F2100 first and the best features about it, why you might want to own one, and then we'll move over to the DTG G4 and talk about that. Now the best things about the Epson F2100 are that it's a very simple machine to operate from beginning to end. So for example, the design software, the RIP software that comes with it is very simple. It gives you a few options for each color shirt, white and dark shirt. So you pretty much just load up your design, you resize it how you want, and then you print. You'll also notice that it has a very simple control panel. Right now it's going through its startup procedure, but when it's done, if I put a design or set of designs in the USB port on the side, then you'll get a list of them here that you can scroll through and print. Again, very simple to do. It also has a simple loading method for your shirts. Everyone pretty much can figure out how to hoop a shirt. You dress it over the top like that, even though this one's upside down, and you put the hoop on top. Now the things that you can't see about the Epson F2100 are its warranty and service availability. Now the Epson is unique in the DTG printer world in that you get on-site service directly from Epson. That means when you buy the printer, if your problem can't be solved on the phone or by video, then they'll send a technician to your house. And it has the added advantage of being able to extend that contract for as long as you need it. Probably the two biggest money-saving features about the Epson F2100 versus the G4 is, first, you do not have to pre-treat white shirts. So that saves you about 40 cents a shirt. And you save a significant amount of money up front versus the G4. Now the reasons you're going to want to purchase a G4 instead of the F2100 is because of its patented vacuum platen. So now when I load a shirt, all I have to do is drape it over the top, and you might be able to hear that there's a vacuum that's holding the shirt down. Now that doesn't just activate the vacuum platen, and it isn't just great for holding a shirt in place, it also reduces maintenance. So there's lower maintenance than on the Epson F2100 because the vacuum platen actually sucks the ink down into the shirt, so you get a nice vibrant print using less ink, and it means less overspray on the inside. Now the first thing you'll notice about the G4 is probably the advanced control panel. What you can see here is an actual image of your designs that I can scroll through with my finger. So the big advantage here is I'm storing the designs on the G4, so if you're doing an event or a kiosk, you have not only design storage with you, but you've got images to show you which design is which. If I wanted to print one, I would just double click or hit the green button that says select, and now I'm ready to print that shirt. Now we mentioned less maintenance when we talked about the vacuum platen, but also the ink delivery system and the Kodak Kodacolor inks inside the printer mean even less maintenance. Normally, all you have to do in the morning when you come in to use your G4 is shake the white ink cartridges per instructions, and you're ready to go for the day. The last two things that I'll talk about with the G4 are, first of all, it does come with an advanced RIP software. We talked about how simple the Epson F2100 was to operate software-wise. The G4 gives you a lot more power with RIP Pro C7. It's a very powerful software that lets you get right down into the details of a print, so you get the maximum quality every time, and it definitely shows. The next thing is about maintenance and support. Of course, you get a great warranty with the G4, but what ColDesi allows you to do with the G4 is actually do more service and support on the G4 yourself. With support's help, they can walk you through simple parts replacement, print head replacement, all the things that you will probably need to have done over the lifetime of you owning the printer. So rather than pay for an additional service contract or on-site service, you get walked through these procedures by ColDesi support. One more important difference between these two great printers is the platen that comes with the Epson F2100 is 14 by 16. Now you can get a larger platen, so you can print up to 16 by 20, but it is an extra expense. The Platen on the G4 right out of the box is 16 by 20, so you start right from the get-go being able to print larger designs. Okay, first I want to start with both of these are great printers, they're very good quality, and they produce beautiful printed shirts. Your customer's not going to know the difference whether or not you bought the G4 or the F2100. But the differences are definitely real. The F2100, very simple to use, less expensive up front. The G4, much less costly in long-term cost of ownership. A great onboard design storage screen, very simple to operate as well with a lot more options. So rather than try to make this decision yourself, I think it's a great idea for you to talk to somebody here at ColDesi, because we can walk you through your business goals, we can talk about the difference in pricing, and help you make the right decision between the G4 and the Epson F2100.